Hello guys, today we're going to review our first review of the year 2016 and the first review for this channel. It's the Dr. Brown Natural Floor Deluxe Bottle Warmer. Okay, so I kept the box because I didn't know if I was going to like it. So I had the Timmy Tippee's bottle warmer before. I had asked for it for my registry since I had this I had the bottles and these, so I assume, well, if I have these bottles and these are the bottles I'm going to use, then I might as well get the bottle warmer. Guess what? Big mistake. I will insert a picture of the Timmy Tippee bottle warmer in here so you know what it looks like. To me, the Timmy Tippees, this is $5 more than the bottle warmer for the other brand. And the other one is not worth it to me. It was I breast pumped, I breastfeed, and I bottle feed because I don't produce enough milk to basically just get a mug, okay, fill it up with water, and then put your bottle in there. That's the whole concept. To me, that was ridiculous. On top of that, I overfilled it. The one time I used it, I overfilled it. Water went everywhere. I was like, what on earth? Why would I spend money on this? Like, I don't understand. So that's why I went on YouTube and obviously there's many reviews of this. And I found that everybody raved about this. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go exchange it, pay the $5 different. You have the actual machine, okay? Don't mind me, I am sterilizing bottles. If you guys want to review on this, the Cuisinart Baby, it kills 99% of germs. Leave a comment below and I will gladly do that for you. It is hot right now. What it looks like, okay? It has a water receptor here, and you open this up and you have your basket. The basket comes out. It has, let me take out the basket for you guys. Okay, so the basket looks like this. So basically, I have it set up because most of the things that I heat up is breast milk. So I put like a doodad. This is the one that comes with my breast pump, which is, that's the name of the breast pump that I use. But you put it there. I just wanted to show you that this is the Medela ones, because I have the Medela manual pump. See, it fits perfectly. If you have, I don't use this bottle, my babies don't like it, but you see, you could use any bottle size. This one's the Dr. Brown one. This one has a different unit for that, but the only bottle you cannot use this for is actually the Timmy Tippees, because this is what happens. Okay, so you put that there. It doesn't go all the way down because of the shape. It doesn't close because it's just because of the shape, it won't close. You can use this one, okay? So to me, either way, since I'm since it's breast milk that I heat it up like this, close it. Oh my God, I didn't put it all the way. Close it, do the thing, and then pour into my bottle. So my babies enjoy this one. This is much easier to clean than the Dr. Brown, but they really like the Dr. Brown too. So I have a ton of these also. So what I want to show you is the Dr. Brown. So the Dr. Brown obviously doesn't fit here if you look. Ta-da! Now if you take out the basket, okay, I'm doing this with one hand, sorry guys, I didn't take out the tripod, so my bad. So you put this, it was like this before, right? So now you put it this way and it extends. And you put it back into the unit and you put this, and now you can actually close it to fit the bottle. Obviously, it has to be made so that it fits its own bottles. So you can use any big size bottles that you have. Some people use the old-fashioned, the glass ones, or different brands that are the big ones. So it works for all those. Okay, so you see how it extends, but I have it set up for the small ones because I never heat up formula. My babies, I live in Miami, Florida. It is hot here all the time, so they have room temperature formula, but they get nice warm mama milk. So basically I want to show you how this water residue thing works. I'm gonna make the biggest mess. It's alright, I have to refill it either way. So you just pop this out. See how the water splashed out? So this is the water. So you see how the water comes out? You just get some water. I find that if you put your hand over and like cover it, it helps put in the water faster. See how the water's just flowing in? And just refill it. Now it's nice and quick. Okay. When I heat milk, this thing I would have to heat it up. I need to refill this. Depends on how many times you use it and for the long period of time that you're heating up the milk. But usually once a week or once every 3 days, I would have to refill this depending on how much I use it. And then you just put it like this with a little spigot down and you pop it back in and you hear the little pop. That is it. You don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to do a little demo for you guys on it so you can see how it works. So you plug it in, okay? The instructions tell you that once you stop using it, press this button to turn off your entire machine and then take it off the plug. That is part of the instructions in your manual, okay? I do it all the time just because I don't want it to break. So what I did, I'm not going to heat up milk because my baby's already ate. I do have milk, but I'm just putting a water, you know, just plain water and heating this up for you guys. So another good little thing, obviously the manual gives you instructions on how to heat up milk. But the back of this, which is awesome, also, let's see if it focus. There you go. It tells you by plastic, by glass, frozen, room temperature, and refrigerated, how long you should, the estimation of how long it should be in here in order to get it to the perfect temperature, which is great. You don't have to take around no booklet or anything like that. Now for but I find that for every ounce refrigerated, okay, every ounce I add a minute. Now I was doing that and it was getting a little too hot, so I went for every, so here this is about 5 ounces because I kind of know how my bottles work. Obviously you guys will know yours. This is 5 ounces right here. So if I for 5 ounces, I will be 5 minutes, but I take off 1 minute and it comes out to the perfect temperature. I test it out in 1 second and I know that it's ready to go for my babies. So then all you do is you press this. It automatically starts on 5, okay? You can move it down, up. So it was 5 ounces, so I'm going to do 4 and 15 just to get it a little hotter, okay? You play with this. There's no rules. You know what your baby needs. You know, just, you press play. These little steam things, that means it's working, okay? So now what it does is that it takes water from the unit here, brings it down to the base, heats it up, and it steams your milk, formula, whatever you got. The good thing about this, I don't know if you noticed it in the box, while we wait for, you know, the beautiful 3 minutes. In the box, you see this. See that? Solid food, teething, pacifiers, so on and so forth. That's because you can steam, if it fits in this unit, you can steam it right away. So I have this, okay, which is really hot. I can't open it for you. I have to wait till it cools down a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna burn myself. And I steam all my bottles that I just used, all the nipples and the casing. I'm pretty sure you cannot see it, and pacifiers and whatever. So this thing takes about 10 minutes to work, to finish, and everything. Okay, let's say my baby dropped his pacifier on the floor, and they have special pacifiers that they love, and I do have backups, but sometimes I can't get to them or whatever reason, or maybe they were dirty also to begin with. I can just pop it in this really fast, put it for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't really care. I'll put it for what, you know, an excessive amount of time, it doesn't really matter. And just let it steam up. In a few minutes it'll be ready. Let it cool off, give it back to the baby. Awesome. I don't have to go through this entire cycle to just steam one item. So I love this thing. I took it to Georgia. Okay, easy to travel with. It was supposed to be cold in Georgia. It ended up not being cold in Georgia, but I still, like I say, I pump and I breastfeed my baby, so I take it to heat up their milk, and it traveled perfectly fine. It came back intact. I've had it for about 3 months now. My babies are 4 months old, so yeah, 3 months. I've had it 3 or 2.5 around there. But I love this brand. Oh my god, it is awesome. It works great. So let's see if you can hear it. You hear it? That's the steam, okay? So it has little air holes right there. See, it has 4 to help steam come out. And you can actually see the steam coming out. I don't think it will capture it on this camera, but it's okay. Anyway, so while we wait for that to be over, now I'm gonna tell you, this thing is really hot, okay? When you open it up, you need to get a little cloth or an oven mitt or something to take out your product. I'm lazy. 5, 4, 3, a 2, and a 1. Okay, so it goes to 0. It'll flash 0. I'm gonna let it run the entire time so that you can see what it does. It's already been, there it goes. You hear the beep? And then after the beep, it automatically turns off by itself. So this is the point where I unplug it. Obviously, if I was only doing one, okay? Then what you're supposed to do is you open this up right there. If you wait for the beep, it's not as hot if you don't. If you were to have taken it out when it said 0, there's steam still coming out. The beep basically tells you it's safe. It already ventilated, so it's ready to go. So you're supposed to take it out of the basket. The basket's not hot because these handles stay in the outside. They don't actually steam up. Here's the inside. See? The water goes down there, and then the machine just heats it up, and then the steam comes out. And then this is your bottle, and then you're supposed to, it's already, like, I can touch it since I waited. You take it off. You're supposed to dry this, but like I said, I always have to do 2 at a time, so I usually just pop back in and do the next one. So here's the nice, if you can see, it's all steamy, and it is warm, okay? It's not hot, it's warm. Now what I do with my breast milk is that I shake it off, because there will be some that is cooler on the bottom and hotter on the top. I cool it off, and literally the temperature just drops off the bottle. Like right now, the temperature already, even when this is milk, this is water, and obviously water will heat up more than the milk, but even when I put less time, I just shake it off, and then I open it up. See how, with the skills mama has. These are the kind of the kind of ones that come in my thing. Well, you know, you pour it into a bottle, into any bottle. I'm not gonna open these things because these are actually Dr. Brown Natural Flow Deluxe Bottle Warmer. Awesome. I recommend it 100 times over. It is the best unit. It's either $35 or $45. It is a great investment if you don't have it and you're ready